Hey y'all, it's me again. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rhonda, and this is Rhonda Thomason's Acrylics and Clocks. And I'm doing another huge Dutch pour today on another 16 by 40 inch deep edge canvas. And of course, the bottom is taped, and I have the push pins in. I have my level over here. I always level it. I'm going to try to give you some tips before I start. Your bottles, always clean your caps. I don't want you to ruin your painting because dried paint gets up in there and it'll come out in your paint and you won't see it until it, sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't see it till it dries. And it's too late. I've had that happen and ruin a very beautiful painting. Okay, I've already put the base paint down because it is time consuming because it's big. And what I do is I mix black or titanium white with some oxide black by Amsterdam, and I make a gray. And then I add some Prussian blue to make a blue gray. Okay, and this is not my last video was paint and water because I wanted to try that and I really liked it. But I love my gel Floetrol recipe better, and that's what I'm using today. And I'm going to do the same design as the last video. We're going to come around like this and go up and then come back down. And then blow it out. Okay? And I'll tell you the colors as I go. And I'll talk about how to mix these paints if you want to do this like I do it. There's hundreds of ways to mix your paints, and but this is my way, okay? All right, I'm going to start. I had this color right here, Atelier French Ultramarine, a big jar of it over there, and it's been sitting over there for a year. And every time I look at it, I'm like, well, I got lots of blues already, so, you know, I'm not going to use it yet. So I decided to get some of it the other day, and I'm glad I did. It is the most unique shade of blue I've ever seen. It's kind of got like a purple tint to it, but not a strong tint, purple tint. I love it, put it that way. Okay, so here we go. Uh-oh. I'll never find that cap. That's the reason I hate these bottles. I'll have to find it later. All right. I think what I need to do, though, is try to draw the design first. We'll start here. Yeah, it's going to work. There we go. I think that's the way I want it. Okay. That's about the middle would be about right. Okay, here we go. The French Ultramarine. Uh-oh, I got real shaky right there. Okay. And you know what? We're going to do another one. Side of that one. All right. And these are my Lowly Veffy bottles, by the way. And you won't lose these caps because they are screwed on. This is my Golden Panes Gray. You know, my last video, I had those new bottles that was hard to squeeze. But my blues was already in these Lolly Veffy bottles, so I didn't have to do that. I don't have to squeeze so hard. Now this is the last of my Prison Pour True Silver. And I truly, truly love this paint. But this painting here will be the end of it because they don't make it no more. You talk about shimmer. This paint has shimmer. Okay. This is my TLP waterfall. It's mixed with my Floetrol gel recipe too, but I have to melt the pigments in Joe Sonja first, and then I just do it like I do my other paints. I love my iridescent paints, y'all. This is PBO Iridescent Blue Green. I wanted to put it between two blues. So next is my Old Holland Iridescent Blue. And I opened it up earlier to clean my bottle caps, and it had went bad. I smelled it. So thankfully I had some more paint, and I had to mix some more Old Holland. And if you're wanting some iridescent paints, that is my recommendation. Try the Old Holland, the iridescent blue, the iridescent violet, and the iridescent magenta. Those are the three that I have that I use. And I'm using my Eye Candy Glimmer Ghost Blue for shimmer. This is off the chain shimmer right here. The pigments shimmer, and the iridescent paints glow. They don't shimmer. They have more of like a glow to them. They literally glow. And this is Chameleon Blue by Got Idea. G-O-T-I-D-E-A-L. Got Ideal. I got that on Amazon. All right. And this is my Windsor Blue. I want to tell y'all a story. I've been planning this painting in blues for over a week. I'm going to show you, when we get through, I forgot, I was going to show it to you before. I'm going to show you a painting I did. I'm going to make a clock. It's on a wooden round. And it was kind of just, the paint, it was already a painting that I had did. I had already resined it. So, I just painted over the resin because I wanted to test these blues. And this lady seen it in my YouTube group, and she said, she's new to my group. She said, I would like a painting like that in those colors on a long canvas. And I had already been planning this. Is that not weird? She said, in those colors. And so she's not going to be to her Florida home till the 16th. And she's wanting to measure the wall and send me pictures of the room. And I'm hoping that this one here is going to be what she wants, because this is what I've been planning. And this is Iridescent Silver by PBO. There's 2 silvers in here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. Usually, for a Dutch pour, 7 colors is good, maybe 8. But for a big painting like this, extra paint is needed. So that's the reason I use so much color. And y'all, look, I want y'all to look at my blow dryer. Look at that. It's the one I started with when I started painting 3 years ago. And I don't even know what brand it is. But I want to start. Oh, I got to pop some bubbles. I know that last one I noticed I didn't start quite in the middle. It was kind of uneven, and I'm wanting to get this one in the middle. And the middle is about right here. All right, so here we go. Cross your fingers, y'all. All right. Oh, those colors. And I think it's going to be easier if I turn it around to do that other side. There we go. Yes. See, that wasn't very hard. I gotta wipe my hands off. Excuse me. And I'm glad I turned it around because there's a spot over here on the side that I did not get covered, and the corner. Yeah, your edges or your sides are just as important, I think, especially if you're wanting to sell your art. Okay, that's it. Okay, here we go. Oh, my. I can't wait to get a hold of this with my mini blower. Here we go. All right. And also, always remember to scrape your drips. I always forget to tell y'all that. And you want to do it right away. And then do it again in a few minutes. But, yeah. I debated to whether to use the last color, the PBO Iridescent Silver. Those of you that know me know I like to end all of my paintings in the golden iridescent pearl. But Barbara said she wanted a lot of silver in her painting. So I used it. But I was looking at a painting in there in my living room that has the iridescent pearl. And It kind of looks like silver. I'm wishing I would have used it. See, I'm scraping my drips again. I will bring y'all in for a close-up when I get through with this mini blur. Now, if you want to get this, you can get it on Amazon. I'll put the link in my description because lots of people ask about it. There's two kinds that look just like this. One of them is battery operated. You do not want that one. You want one with a USB port. And because the other one has no power. I have one that I started with 3 years ago, and it's been over there in my drawer. It was a waste of money. And they do not come with these attachments. You'll get them from Tracy Reed Designs on YouTube. Okay? And here we go. Well, oh, it come unplugged. Excuse me. There we go. I don't like that. Too much base paint right there. It puddled up. I'm going to turn this off. I got some work I need to do. And it ate up my colors right there. Alright, here we go. I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, way too much paint right there. Alright. Now, what I'll do is just get one of these sticks. And I'm going to need just a little bit more paint. Okay. Okay. And also, when you use your torch, go very fast or you'll put a film, because this is gel. It's not just Floetrol. It's got gel in it too. Yeah, that is a mess, right? Just one little area can just... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around and do the rest of it. I'm going to put some more paint right there. Alright, here we go. Yes! These colors, y'all. Oh. You know, there's little jagged places you don't like. Just put your finger in it and fix it. There we go. Okay, now I'm scraping my drips again. Um, put this down for a minute. I'm wanting to get recognized locally here in Dalton, Georgia. So, I got on the internet looking for art galleries, and I found one right downtown. And my daughter she's a cook in restaurants. She is starting a new job at a place called Jefferson's. And so we went looking for this art gallery, and I couldn't believe it. It was right beside where my daughter started work last week, right next door to Jefferson's. And but it didn't work out because there's a sign on the door that says only open on Saturday and Sundays. So I went over there today and they wasn't open. So there's another one that I'm crossing my fingers is going to work. I'll keep y'all informed because I'm not doing well on my sales, and something's got to give. I was showing my husband Olga Solbys on YouTube some of her paintings and how much she gets for her paintings, and he said, Rhonda, yours are just as pretty. You should be getting that. I said, buddy, I'm not famous. She is. That's the difference. He said, well, you need to get famous. I said, I don't know how, or I would. I would try to get famous, put it that way. Okay, I just stuck my finger in the side right there. Oh, well. Okay, here we go. We need to go right here. My room is tiny. I keep stepping on my cord over here. Okay. And, you know, I like to do the botanical look with the end of a paintbrush. Okay, I think I see a tipsy fur right here. No, that's not. I'm debating what to do about this. I just wipe paint all over my face. Da 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 da. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fix it, y'all.
I'm getting rid of it. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to pour down some more base paint. And then some more colors. And try to redo this one here. I did this on another painting a long time ago. And I got a comment from this girl. She said, I am so glad that I found you. She said, I didn't know that you could do that. Because what I did was I got a stick and I just wiped part of my painting off and redid it. But see, I can't do that with this one because it's so far up here. If it was on the edge right here or something, it would be easy to just scrape it. Okay, here we go. Here's my paint. Pour it in my little cup. There. Where's my stick? Over here laying in paint. I can't use it. I'll drip paint everywhere. So, I'll just try to use a stick. There we go. And also, you know, I resin all of my art, and you wouldn't believe how much resin will cover up a flaw. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to do the same colors. Oh, there's my true blue or true silver. There's just a tiny bit of it left. Waterfowl. Iridescent blue green. Also, PBO has, that's another brand. I forgot to tell you a while ago. It has a blue green and then also has green blue. And in the bottle, they look similar, but when they dry, they are two beautiful, different, but beautiful colors. But yeah, that's the two brands of iridescent that you want to get. PBO and Old Holland. That was the Glimmer Ghost Blue by Eye Candy. It's the Chameleon by God Ideal. Windsor Blue. And PBO Iridescent Silver. Alright, y'all. Cross your fingers that we can fix this. Here we go. What you want to do is get like a ½ inch behind the paint. Don't start right at the paint. So you want it, you got to get it to flowing. So you start behind it. See? There we go. I'm so glad I decided to do that.
Those colors. Okay. Now I'm going to start my I know went my one of my torches. I know my videos are long, and I'm sorry, but I just like big paintings. There's a little spot right there that I missed with the base paint. Just one drop. See? There we go. Okay. Now I need to get my mini blower. And that's all you have to do. Just with this, I couldn't live without that mini blower. You just go around and play with it till you get what you want. And don't settle for less. Like this one here, I could have just kept going and said to heck with it. It is what it is. But you can fix it, right? Yes, you can fix it. Okay. See, I still see places that I'm not happy with. Like right there. And when you get too much base paint, like I did, and the paint will be underneath the base paint, especially like right here on the tips. And just blow it. The color is there. It's underneath, so just blow it, and the colors comes up. Okay. Whoa. It's another place right here. Oh yeah. Okay. I believe that I'm finally happy with that part. Always have your napkins or paper towels. Always have your tweezers, especially if you have pets. All right, now here we go. We're going to go ahead and start. Wipe your stick between each pass. You've got to wipe the stick. Okay. Okay, time for a new napkin. I'm just going to do a few more, and then I'm going to bring you in and show you. Also, please, fast forward. That's all you have to do, okay? If you get tired of me, I'm just, like I said, these paintings are big, and they're time consuming. Okay. I'll bring you in for a close-up, and then when I finish it, I'll come back and show you, okay? I'm going to turn on the flash. Hopefully you'll be able to see the shimmer. There it is. Can you see that? That's from that eye candy and that true silver. And when it dries, it is going to glow and shimmer. Oh, I was telling you about the ultramarine, or not, it's French ultramarine by TA. That bright purple blue color there, that is what I was telling you about. Look at that. It stands out. That shimmer. There it is. Anyhow, okay, there we go. And I'll be back soon. Bye. Hi, y'all. Okie dokie. I'm finished. I've been in here playing with it for about an hour. And here we are. I'll show it to you when it's finished. I won't be able to tell till it dries, but I'm pretty sure that I wanted more silver. It may show up more when it's dry, but we'll see. That darn glare from that light, I don't like that poking out right there like that. I'm pretty happy with the contrast. I didn't get too much of the dark, just here and there. I always put you a contrast color in there. Anyhow, thank you for being patient with me. Yeah, it's time consuming, but it's worth it. I love it. I love to paint. And this one will get a top coat of resin when it dries. And it is for sale. Just leave me a comment and we'll do it. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all. I told you that I would show you the painting that I did on top of resin. I did a painting and on top of a resin, and then I put resin over it again. And this is where I was just testing those blues that we just used. But I'll show you how they dry. See how that iridescent blue-green pops? But yeah, I'm making a clock with this, with black hands and black numbers. But I told you I would show it to you, and there it is. Thank you for watching. Bye.